right, Eric, hold on. I think I got it. Stand by. Drop it on the desktop. Upload the media from the desktop. Ah, here we go. I got it. All right.
Oh, shit.
For the first time ever, here is the Everything is Everything theme song. Everything is everything. Everything is everything. Everything is everything. Everything is 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 everything is. Hi, I'm David. Everything is 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 everything is.
This is Eric.
Everything is 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 everything is.
Hey yo, it's Chatwin.
Everything is 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 everything. Everything is everything and everything is everything and everything is everything.
It reminds me of like a Discovery Channel documentary series.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. With the dinos of the past or something. Yeah.
Footage of an alligator
Yeah,
in
what is that?
a bog.
Yeah, I know exactly. The eyewitness like books.
Yes, the eyewitness ones would go past all the 3D models, and you were like, "Whoa, there's all the 3D models! It's so cool technology."
Man,
secret douche. I want to take the secret, that song we made, Secret Douche, and every time one of us says something that's like slightly secret douchey, that just pops up. Secret douche.
Secret douche.
I bet we could like
what qualifies?
get a soundboard onto this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So we could just like a sampler, just press a button and secret.
Oh yeah, that's what this media is for. So like I can have clapping going. Like, good job, Chatwin. Good job. Oh wait, this is a preview.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, did you hear the song play or no?
Yeah, I did.
What are you talking about?
You guys heard this?
It's much louder now, but yeah.
Okay, I wonder why it was quiet in the preview.
Welcome to episode 5.
Lame.
The first 4.
Gay.
Is that a bear in your in the background, Chatwin? It looked like there was a standing animal that was nearby. What is that? Is that a stuffed bear?
It's a big teddy bear.
It's Barney.
Okay. Because with the skeleton and what I thought was a like a legitimate live bear, Chatwin looks like he's podcasting from Night at the Museum. Like a full.
Honestly, I am.
Oh gosh.
Full set of armor is going to come to life. Chatwin for the rest of the podcast.
Funny.
Thank you. I'll be here for an hour and a half.
Secret douche.
So
You got a soundboard, Eric?
no, David does, which is so much more dangerous.
Oh, David does.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's even more dangerous.
I don't like it.
And I'm going to edit that out.
Yeah, and this obviously is not going in the podcast because we can't have our first episode about not liking Taylor Swift, because then we'll never get anywhere.
The first episode is just litigating our thoughts on Taylor Swift.
Immediately canceled. Although it would get a lot of traction, a lot of popularity.
I thought of a very good Jerry Seinfeld joke recently.
Oh, let's hear it. What's the deal with Taylor Swift?
Perhaps it was much funnier when I was thinking of it, obviously, because he's a natural. So you have like those dogs that are like medical dogs or whatever, like slip and slide dogs,
service dogs.
Yeah. Problem is, I'm always on a water slide, so they're always barking.
I thought the joke was going to be about Taylor Swift.
No, it's a two-part joke. It has nothing to do with it.
It's a Jerry Seinfeld joke. Just complete deviation. Also, I just realized you're wearing the hat and sunglasses because of the sun.
It was honestly just to look swag, but they are helping.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad it's helping.
And I also put sunscreen on before this because I knew
bright
that I was
sunspot
be
you got there. Yeah, you
Dude,
can't put.
I was gonna invest in a ring light, but maybe I'll just do this, and then I'll be tan by episode
I
10.
think you need to invest in a shade instead of a light.
I need to invest in olive oil, and I'll be nice and battered and fried
Oh,
by
there
the
you
end of
go.
I
every
was thinking the same
episode.
thing. You need some like holy water.
Yummy, crispy.
You could hear the sizzling on our mics. So do you want to try and go with your itinerary of we go with how we met each other and then get into our friend and kind of the initiation of this podcast?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we should.
Because I think they dovetail into each other pretty nice.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Hello, people.
it's just weird thinking that. Yeah, I guess we're talking publicly,
Right.
to an invisible audience. We'll say our names so you can attach them to the voice. I'm Eric. And I guess I'm alone on this fucking podcast.
I
Guys got fucking stage fright.
I was gonna go right after you, but I was like, "Nah, it's funnier if no one
All right.
says anything."
What's your Switch
This
name?
is Eric, and this is my monologue podcast where
We just sit here and watch. Oh God,
with
no!
the damn peanut gallery.
Hi guys,
So I'm Eric. Coming up next is David.
Hi, I'm David.
And finally,
that was not enough, Eric. Come on.
well, I'm gonna say more.
No,
I'm
we're
just
gonna
saying
stop.
this name equals this voice. So
It's the beginning.
Oh, right.
what do you want me to give you the dating profile? Okay. Hi, my name
No,
is
no,
Eric.
no, no. I want the anti-dating profile.
Anti-dating.
Like your anti-dating profile.
My anti-dating profile?
Yeah, what do you scare people away with?
Jesus, what wouldn't I scare people away with?
David, you have to think of one too. I'm putting Eric on the spot.
Oh God,
It's Eric's turn. You have
Okay,
enough
wait.
time to think about it. I just put him on the spot.
All right. So, one thing that I would never put on a dating profile is that my room is absolutely disgusting right now. Luckily, the glare from the sun makes it that you can't see anything, but a third of my room is piles and piles of records and just various detritus from bags, old snack bags, and video games on the floor. When we went to the service last week, I was digging through this pile of old clothes to find a purple tie, and I found like 5 different black ties. So, I guess I'm set for the next couple services.
I feel like
Yeah, Eric, I'll give you that one. Not bad.
I
Not
feel
bad.
like if we
Alright.
just base what the bottom of what your floor looks like based off of your wall, it's
my floor, my
compared
wall.
to my-
it's something.
Oh,
Compared
Eric.
to my wall,
Yeah.
or compared to the floor, my wall is pristine.
It's like a crime scene investigation back there.
Yeah, no, it does look like I'm trying to put together the greatest conspiracy of all.
Yeah, I know. You
I
need
gotta
string and yarn.
Yeah, I need red yarn to attach everything. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna keep going. That is something I
Okay.
started when I was 10 years old. This is my childhood bedroom, and
Yeah.
there's a little thing at the top over
Wall
there
of
that says
Fame.
Eric Helling's Wall of Fame.
I like
And
it.
at first, I just put random things that I liked. There's some of the ghosts from Ghostbusters. There's that toy from Toy Story, the little baby's head on the spider legs.
Right, yeah.
There's Pee Wee Herman.
Wow.
There's Ed, Ed, and Eddie. There's an
Nice.
advertisement for the Oreo pizza from Pizza Hut.
You were just like, the concept is so amazing. I'm just gonna put it on my wall.
It made the Wall of Fame. It deserves the award.
That's amazing. That's fantastic. I love that.
And then the rest of the things, after I kind of ran out of random things to add on there, are memories from, let's say, oh, I had this nice event with friends, and now I have a memento from that. I'll hang it on the wall. For instance, David, our lanyard from when we went to the Yeezus tour, is hanging
Aw,
up there.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
very
out of
wicked.
screen. Let's see.
Super wicked.
There it is.
When'd you go to that? What was that? What the hell are you talking about?
That was
We
We
in,
went-
went, what, 2013?
yeah, sometime around
I'm
there.
not throwing shade or anything. That sounds awesome. I think that sounds
Mm-hmm.
super cool.
It was insane.
Now that it's on screen, the the pair of shorts
Your
on the
breakfast.
wall.
Oh yeah, I didn't even.
Brit-
That's a pair of cargo shorts that we had a. Oh, we'll get into this, but we all knew each other in middle school,
Right, right.
and we had a dance. There was I think it was like the welcome back to school dance or whatever. And I was a damn dancing machine
Yeah, you
one
were.
evening. I was going
In fact,
nuts.
everyone had to actually back off for quite a while.
Yeah, no, they gave me a wide berth. There was at least this, much like COVID, there was a 6-foot distance that you had to have because I flail. I'm a very lanky
Yeah,
fellow.
everyone had armbands.
Yeah.
And anyway, I danced so hard that I ripped my pants from the front, kind of like crotch going down.
SpongeBob.
No. His was like ass. It was kind of, that was more of like a taint
Taint
rip.
rip.
This
Yeah.
was like if a tiger was trying to get at my dick, that's where it would go. And anyway, it ripped from like
the goose,
hip.
right? It's got to be.
Yes,
the goose.
essentially. It was about a 10-inch rip, and the vice principal called my mom to bring me a new pair of pants from home because I was getting too.
You didn't pee them. You just ripped them.
Yeah, no, I can't be that strong. So that was it, and it was a great night. And I had some sort of souvenir knife that I've also ripped more tears into the pants. But yeah, I'd say it's one of the more disturbing looking things without context, and with context too. All right, I'm done talking for a
Well,
while.
that's not bad.
You guys can. David, what's your anti-David
Yeah,
profile?
Probably the amount that I fart and shit. It is ungodly. Even
it's all that Indian food.
yeah, man. Every day. No, I don't know. Even my wife, the first time I farted in front of her, it was like the test.
That's a big step.
Yeah.
You know what? That is a step over the line.
And it
of
was
your
like
relationship.
it was very early in our relationship. I was like, this has got to
You scout her?
happen. Well, I mean, she's got to know who I am, right? I was like, I could marry this girl. She's got to know the true me. So I, just let it rip. And she was just like, what the fuck?
You know what? For all of us, man. All of the men in the world.
She graded on a curve, and you still almost failed.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Unless you're in a
thankfully,
bad-
it
real stink.
yeah, thankfully it kind of catapulted us to a new portion of our relationship where we both were very comfortable with each other. And I think because it happened so soon, it just made everything in the relationship better because we were so comfortable so early on.
That's always the sign.
So
that there's-
I think that would be mine.
that's good.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's also like helped solidify my actual relationship. So I don't know if that qualifies as anti-dating.
I think it actually does.
It's all good. Chatwin, I think it's your turn to give us something bad about yourself.
I think this started as like a bad dating
Yeah.
profile. And I think that
Something bad about
I'm-
yourself.
Give me your deepest, darkest secret.
Yeah, you had to give 3 things. David, you only gave 1.
Yeah.
You got to give me 1.
Yeah,
Eric,
you said you
really,
asked for one. Sorry, I don't have a wall of
no.
farts and shits.
Not on screen,
Okay,
at least.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You should
Yeah,
see
yeah.
the bathroom. It's like a classic Jackson Pollock. Shit everywhere.
I'm probably shit. I'm bad at a lot of things.
Yeah, but
That's
you're
a cop
so good
out.
at so many.
Give us
other
one
things.
thing.
I actually didn't. No, I know. I didn't think about it.
So your bad thing is. Oh, go ahead, go ahead. I was ready to tear into you. No, I was
No,
gonna
no,
say
go on.
you gave us this prompt and then you
Please,
don't have
please.
one. You're sabotaging it.
No, of course not. No, but it is a good prompt.
You care more about your mustache.
You
than
care more
do
about your prompts
your
than
partner.
answering the goddamn prompts.
All right, I'll give you that one. I don't know.
Do you want me to,
Damn.
while you think of one, I could talk about more terrifying stuff on my wall?
Yeah, please do. I'll give you something
All right.
when you're done.
So yeah, this wall's kind of like the who's who of terrible icebreakers. You know what? I'll give you a story that may or may not be edited out of this podcast. Let's see if I can. Okay, so the picture that I'm pointing to, you see it's kind of like a group photo.
Yeah.
Freshman year of high school, I went on a cruise. My dad and stepmom took me on a cruise over spring break. As a 15-and-a-half-year-old boy on a cruise ship with approximately 500 or so old people, every time I saw someone who was my age, it was important. And there was a pretty girl who was approximately at my age, and I never worked up the courage to talk to her. Which is a shame, because it seemed like we probably would have just, it would have been fun to have a friend. Instead, what I did, I walked around the cruise ship listening to my iPod on shuffle, usually for a couple hours a day,
Your iPod shuffle?
just tirelessly. Yeah. And all I would do was, like the Terminator, go through this ship searching for this girl. And let me tell you, I didn't have a game plan for if I found her out. And I always wonder, is like, what was this like on her end? Was there just some phantom boy who would always show up wherever? And
Yeah, you know what? Starstruck
no, it
lovers.
was star-crossed stalker.
Stalking.
So this, luckily, it doesn't reach a head, except on cruise ships, usually they will have photographers, like wedding photographers, take one picture. There's like a fancy night when everyone has dinner.
Right.
Yeah, everyone dresses up.
And then instead of, those pictures are available publicly in the lobby, essentially, for a couple days after the dinner, a couple days after, all the pictures are developed. And instead of buying a picture with me and my family, I bought a picture of her and her family. And
Oh my god.
You fool, you savage.
So hold on.
Pretty funny.
On your wall right
Yes.
now is a picture of this young girl and her family.
Yeah, Eric, you gotta show it at this point.
no,
I mean,
Just the definitive decision.
Yeah,
He thought about it for half a second and he was like, no.
I feel like this is the only reason I am not in jail is because this happened on the high seas, and there was no law that could snag me.
The only witness
Bird
was your father. He just laughed. So you bought this picture, you brought it home, and you put it on your wall.
I guess, now that I think about it, that is a much worse bad dating profile detail, is that I have a monument to my stalking on my wall.
no, I disagree. Actually, I
It
think
looks like she was there with a big family too. It looks like a lot of people.
But you have not shown it to us, so I will say it is stalking until you actually.
How does
show it
me
to us.
showing you the
Right.
picture negate the stalking?
Stalking no
Well, I
matter
don't
what.
think that you're stalking her at any point. Not at all.
Imagine the internet sees this and finds her, and she was like, "Oh my god, I
Exactly,
wanted to
that's
talk to
where
him
No,
too."
and then I get canceled for good.
No shot.
Her name is Erica, and she also has a
That'd be even
picture.
better.
She got a
She
picture of you.
discovers this on her own
hanging on her wall.
podcast, and
My
then it
God,
becomes a true
that's
crime podcast.
Oh god.
kind of pretty. Actually.
What, the picture?
If
Oh,
her name was Erica? No. If her name was Erica,
that's always been a deal breaker for me. I've always thought it's like I can't date an Erica because
I know. I feel you.
I don't know. That's too Brady Bunch like. We'd have to dress alike every day.
Eric and Erica. Even if it was a Erica with a K.
Oh, especially if it was an Erica with a C, there's plenty other problems because there is technically ERIC in that name. I can't
Right.
condone that.
Which is no good. No good.
All right, Chatwin, I've sandbagged for long enough. Give us a bad dating profile detail.
You did a fine job, and
Thank
I welcome and commend your terrible personality and your terrible look.
Thank you.
I hate finding parking spots. I think that's pretty universal, but I hate paying for parking. Drives me up the walls.
You're in the wrong town, buddy.
I will not go to an event if it's paid parking. I will fight it.
I remember when we went to Camp Flognaw together. Do you remember that? And
Fuck.
we couldn't.
Yeah, I know, man. I drove my goddamn Jeep all the way there.
The goddamn Jeep.
Yes.
We couldn't find parking for it, and then we found that one parking spot, and then the guy came and he was like, "This is closed," and we're like, "Ah, shit."
Boo.
Yeah, it
Fuck.
was.
So I hate parking.
That is a scam. You're in the right to do that.
I know.
To hate
That's why I'm firm on it.
Yeah, but this is anti-hate. It's not things you hate. Give me a thing, man.
If anything, that's a good quality.
Yeah.
That shows that you're principled. And
Yeah, I know. It's actually probably
a bad quality is be if
positive
you liked
thing.
it.
I like finding parking spots.
I love paying for.
I love
something
finding
that should be
parking
free.
spots in really tight spaces.
All right. Well,
All right. Well, we
let's
said
see.
we said bad things about ourselves.
Yeah.
So I think this is good. I think we should start at the beginning. So in
You want to go in?
1992, my dad banged my mom. No, I'm just kidding. That's too far back.
That's how I was going to
I
start
was born
too.
in '93, so that's probably
Right.
half
Well, I was born in
true.
'93, so I figured it happened in '92 at some point. Anyways, so yeah, here we are, three best friends on a
Have
podcast.
you guys determined the? Yeah. Best friends. Shut up. So, have you guys determined when your parents actually fucked? You know, did the
Oh
9
my
months
God.
math?
No, I do not. I have
I mean,
not. I thought about it.
I'm
but
pretty
was
sure
thinking
it's
about that
around
last
Christmas time for me because I was born in August, so 9 months back, Christmas.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's help me do this live because I'm bad with numbers. But I was thinking I actually was supposed to be born much later. Like I was supposed to come out November 2nd. I came out in October.
Oh, you were a Valentine's baby.
Let's see. 9 months. Oh, how cliche. How cliche of my parents to do it on Valentine's Day.
Not cliche.
Oh, come on.
It's a moment of passion, Eric. How dare you?
It's a materialistic holiday invented by Hallmark, and my parents fucking fell for it. It's embarrassing.
Yeah,
I might as
if
well
you
be
fall
called
for it-
Eric Hallmark.
they fell fucking for it. I'll tell you that much. They were fucking.
Yeah, everyone benefits.
I disagree. I
There's
don't.
no falling.
What
for
I
it.
get for it? Where's
Your
my
life?
prize?
You got your life.
Bunking? I
I'll
don't
give you
know.
my life for
What do you-
$1.95.
Nah,
I don't even know what that means. Okay, so I guess we'll go on with the sincere part. So yeah, how did we meet each other?
I would say,
thinking-
Eric, we went to school together in preschool. We went to Seton Academy together,
Yes.
didn't we?
No, I didn't go to Seton.
No,
I thought
fuck
you
that,
did.
Eric. What?
Chat-
See,
Chatwin went to Seton.
you're with us. You're a
No,
Viter
Seton
head,
Academy
Yeah, we
was
went to Seton.
preschool.
No, I went to
dude.
preschool
Oh,
at Viter.
see,
Okay,
caught
so
on
I came
after
into
that.
Viter pre-K. I went to preschool with like Sean Benevento and Marcus. We were all in Seton Academy. I remember that. And
I didn't realize there's a demarcation.
Yeah.
I didn't go to preschool, I guess.
oh, okay, yeah.
I
Preschool
didn't
is
either.
like
Also,
up
Catholic
like
school-
3 to 4, I think, and then pre-K is like 4 to 5 or 4 to 6, something like that. First grade's like 6
I will
years
say
old.
that making new friends in Catholic school was very difficult because people had been together for
Yeah, you
so
came
long.
in like
was-
fourth or
it was-
fifth grade, right? Sixth grade.
Sixth grade.
That must have been
Yeah.
very difficult. I don't
Lots
envy
of-
you. Yeah, because it was like not a family because it's not like we all liked each other.
No, but it was a family though.
But it was just a very small community.
yeah, and then someone new
sure.
comes in and it's like a piece of meat.
A little bit.
People are just like, okay, what's this person's deal?
Yeah, not only that, it was funny because I didn't give a shit. So like I hit on the prettiest girl in the entire school, which was at the time. Well, actually, let me
No,
ask
I'm
who was the
asking you.
prettiest
Who do you
girl
think the
in middle
prettiest girl
school?
at the time was?
I have a guess.
No. I will tell you my story, but before I do, I'm kind of curious what.
So okay,
what
we're
you
talking
Viter
we're
kids
talking
were
sixth
thinking.
grade is what we're trying to guess who you hit on.
6 through 6, 7, 8.
I think I know who it was just based on who the consensus was of who the hottest girl was, I think, in our classes.
I didn't know.
You dated
I had no idea.
you dated
know anybody.
for a while, right?
See, I was gonna guess that, but I
Okay.
feel like this was before that.
Yeah.
This was like
Yeah.
when on the first day of prison, you have to beat the biggest guy up to show your worth. So first
Pretty
day
much.
of sixth grade, Chatwin hit on the hottest woman, show his worth.
Which was
No, first dance. Our dances were great.
which
You know what's funny about
Yeah,
one of my favorite dances is it was very early on. I think we were probably all in 6th grade. And do you remember those like little like mint
Yeah,
chews where you have like a paper
uh-huh.
pull it out of that thing? Well, I ate like 20 of them.
the little
Like,
Listerine tabs you put on your tongue. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It was so funny. And my mouth was the
It was
freshest.
laminated.
True romantic.
Almost
Just
too
laminated and Listerine
too
tabs.
much. It was like it was laminated.
Smelling like you had a flask of schnapps in your pocket.
All
I
right,
wish,
all right.
but no. I was a little kid, and all I had was those little tiny, like paper thin mints, and I was so worried about, I mean, because you're a mess when you're that age.
Did you think you'd have bad breath?
Screw the mints, man. Who was
You
the
know-
girl?
Yeah. Drop the name.
I shall.
No,
I
you
shall
gotta.
not-
David had a guess. You didn't react.
Did you hear my guess?
What was your guess?
Was it? We'll bleep the names. No.
Mm-mm. It was not.
I mean, okay. Who was it?
Was
Who do
it-
you think the hottest?
Wait, let me guess.
Oh, yeah.
Was it?
Nope.
So funny story about her. She was the first girl. Was the first girl I ever had a crush on in 4th grade. 4th grade, first girl I ever had a crush on. And I remember I took a flower from like the front yard of my parents' house or whatever, and I brought it to school and I gave it to her,
Aw.
and she just left. She was like with a small group of friends. I gave it to her, she just laughed, and I was like, "Oh, all right."
And then all the
Yeah.
petals flew off, like fell off. the
Literally,
flower.
yeah. I think she like ripped them off or something. It was.
That's
sad
so
thing.
mean.
That's okay. We were youngins.
It happens.
Sorry, bud.
This is the way. It's a long road we
Yep.
travel. I
And then,
suppose.
do you guys? I don't know if you knew about. Did you guys ever take cotillion classes?
I did. Yeah.
I talked my way
told
out of
you
it.
that. I
Oh,
was
good for
supposed
you.
to.
I did not get to that luxury. But anyway, I was in cotillion class, and she was in the same cotillion class, and some other kids from Viters, and we had to learn proper dances together in cotillion class, and we
Yeah,
learned like the
yeah. I
foxtrot
know the whole
and the waltz and the tango and all that stuff.
The waltz is the one that I actually remember nowadays.
Oh, nice.
Has that come in handy for you? Did you have to foxtrot at the wedding?
No, not really.
No,
You
they're-
didn't do the Charleston. You
they're
didn't do the
Indian.
Lindy Hop.
Yeah,
That's-
they're Egyptian. They have their own
Yeah,
weird ass,
We got our own thing going on.
which is very cool. I had no idea how cool it would be.
But
It was very cool.
at this cotillion class, I did one of these practice dances with a one time. I think this was around 7th grade.
Pretty dumb.
And we were dancing, and she says to me, "If you ever tell anyone about this, I'll hit you over the head with a baseball bat or a golf club or something." She said something, and I was like, "Ah."
Man. Scoundrel. Nah, you were actually probably in the right on that one.
I'm chalking that up to she's embarrassed to be there too. It's not that she's dancing with you. It's that you guys have to dance the foxtrot at age 10 or whatever.
True. Yeah, that could have been it.
It's in the whole experience, Eric. It sucks. Cotillion, it was helpful, but
yeah,
dumb.
like it really helped me remember which side the fork goes on. That's about all I remember from it.
Yeah, that's why I never text anyone before
Yeah.
9 a.m. or call anyone.
Wow. See, now I'm like a
Stupid
brute
thing.
compared to you guys. I
With your
you know,
wall.
I don't use toilet paper. I just shit in my hand.
That's
I haven't used a fork since age.
I think lesson 8.
No, it helps you guys.
I think like lesson 8 of cotillion was not to have serial killer walls in your bedroom.
See, I could have used that. I really could have used that. No one told me.
So we met around.
Uh,
Oh, what happened?
no, hold on. Chatwin, name the name.
Oh yeah,
We'll
Chow,
bleep it
name
out,
the
but I wanna
name. I
know.
want to know the name too.
Which man?
What girl did
Which
you
name?
think? No, shut up. What girl do you think was the hottest in your opinion? If it wasn't, and it wasn't, was it?
You've been sandbagging me all night, Chatwin.
Was it?
I can't tell
Yeah,
you.
you can. Come on.
No, I can't
Oh
tell you.
yeah, you can.
I can tell you.
What's this sly motherfucker doing, David?
I bet it was. You know what? I think it was. That kind of seems like Chowin's type.
Mm.
No, keep
If you-
it going.
If you come out and say like, "Oh, it was the hottest girl in my school," I'm gonna. You know what? Until you say the name, that's who it is. It's that's who you. That's who you.
We definitely have to bleep out the names now. If we say the right name, will you say yes? Will you nod?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, let me
I just won't tell you.
let me grab my yearbook. Hold on. Just kidding.
You
I
know
don't
what?
have it.
Fine.
It's at my parents' house.
Keep your secrets, Gandalf. We don't need to know.
No. Okay. I'll.
Oh, I'm
Goodness
excited.
gracious. Person that I thought was the prettiest in middle school and high school was,
It was.
Okay, well, that was our guest the first.
and the person that I'm talking about is someone completely different.
Oh.
Wait. Oh,
Well, I don't give a shit. Who are you talking about? That's who we care about. Yeah.
you were right,
It
David.
was one of them. I knew it.
Gotcha. I know.
All right.
Be a thorn in your left side. You're welcome.
Cool. Wonder whatever happened to her. She's one I haven't kept up with at all.
All right, thanks for spilling.
But when
the
I was a
beans.
little kid and everyone was all like hot and bothered, it was very fun. and I had no idea about the
Yeah.
school hierarchy
Yeah, no,
or
the
anything like that.
advantages and disadvantages of being
was
the
very
new
fun.
kid for sure.
I was gonna say that could come in handy. And you were
Very new kid energy. You're right, David. Literally nothing to do with anything other than everyone was just having a good time.
and that actually goes into what I was gonna say is that like the one thing that could screw you if you were a new kid showing up at, around 6th grade, 7th grade, is if you made too strong of an impression in a weird way. Because that's it. It's like Chatwin, if I don't want to speak for yourself, but I feel like, you came in
Yeah.
and
Well,
your impression was
Yeah,
just,
you're right.
here's another student, where a came in and the impression he gave is he's weird.
yeah,
And that
Yeah,
was
he-
the stamp that he was stuck with.
yeah, speak for me if you like.
Anyway, it's going to be an interesting editing process. This is going to be edited down to 15 minutes, and it's all about my wall.
All right, so
Here's something not incriminating. Here's my first memories of both David and Chatwin.
oh, okay, yeah. Let's hear the first
Yeah,
memories.
all
The first memory I have of David was in kindergarten. There was an after
I
school
like
program.
this. Hold on. I'm gonna give you some good audio. Like I'm not gonna say a word.
All right.
Go on.
Can you hear me now?
You're
Am I good? Spotlight on me? Okay, so this is the after school program. This is, essentially a babysitting program for parents who don't get off of work at school hours, which who does? There's a playground, and all I remember, I was not playing with David. I was playing near David, but A Bug's Life had just came out.
Good movie.
And obviously we had all seen Pixar's A Bug's
Go
Life.
on.
And a good movie. And David was playing as Hopper, the bad guy, played by Kevin Spacey. All I remember is, David, you must have really liked the part when Hopper decides to fly with all the other grasshoppers and goes, "Let's ride," because you were saying "Let's ride" like 30 times. Like you and whoever you were playing with would run to one end of the playground, then you would say again, "Let's ride," and go to the other end of the playground. There was no there's no clear goal in this game, but you enjoyed the idea of being Hopper, getting everyone to start flying. Now, unfortunately, Chatwin, the first main memory I have of you and I was in 8th grade.
Yeah, we all got together after college. Of course, yeah.
But we knew each other in middle school. I just don't think
I don't mean to put
You
words
said you were gonna let him talk.
Yeah,
It's all
I know.
good.
God, put that on your anti-dating
There you go.
profile.
Yeah, what happened to my audio? When this become a
Yeah,
debate
you know what?
on
Put
my
that in my.
yeah, impatient is right. I got 2 words into my memory of you, and you're like, no. First memory was
Don't talk about me. Don't reference me. Don't even look at me.
I wish I couldn't. I wish I could. All right. No, it's not like a all right. We had the yearbook superlatives in 8th grade, most likely to whatever, best hair, et cetera. And Chatwin and I both got on the class clown list. And for me, and I imagine for Chatwin as well, it was a great honor.
We do it for all.
It was a, we couldn't have, it was the best that could have happened. It was myself, Chatwin, Trevor Clark. I won't beep that out because I think he's proud of it too.
Clark is
And there was
still
someone
around.
else who I
He's
cannot
very
remember.
cool.
Yeah, I was on the fucking best hair list. Fucking asshole.
Was it you, David?
No, asshole. No.
No, class clown, not best hair.
Oh,
Class
why did
clown,
I think
class
you said
clown.
best hair?
No. Chatwin and I both had
No,
good
no.
hair, but
Oh,
no, we didn't reach.
where was my brain?
Yeah.
All right.
But now that I think about it, you could have been on the class clown list. Were you with us, David?
Possibly. I don't remember the 8th grade superlatives. I do remember the high school superlatives because, surprisingly enough, I was on the most likely to succeed list with like
Nice.
4 or 5 other people. But I did not feel like I belonged there. It was like Brendan Flynn and like not Nick Manfredi because he was in the grade above us. But like that caliber of people, like the people who ran for student government
Sure.
and like the people.
Anthony Lambert.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, I don't belong here. I was just here because because my dad
You had
has
good grades.
not even. No, my dad, it's probably because people saw my dad pick me up in like a Maybach or something, or because there was no other option, and I'm pretty sure everyone got put into a category by default anyway.
Oh, if it helps, those things were wrong anyway, because I was voted most likely to be famous, and I'm doing a podcast with you guys.
I would
so
agree with that.
Okay.
sorry.
What?
Secret douche.
So yeah, those are my first two memories of you guys, and it was what a long strange trip it's been, because I didn't know what a podcast was back then, and I'm still not fully aware of what a podcast is, but here we are.
Nice. I want to say I don't necessarily think I remember my first memories with you guys, although I do know Eric has been there since the beginning because, like you said, we went to preschool, pre-K together at Viators, and like I remember a lot of things happening in pre-K, but I don't necessarily remember anything happening with you, Eric, like per se. Like you said, like you were next to me on the playground. I do remember like being stabbed in the hand by a piece of lead. I still have the lead mark in my hand. I don't know if you can see it on the, probably not, but it's like deep in my skin still. You can kind of still see like a little spot or like lead stained kind of. And I kind of remember like
Lord.
you just being there, kind of like just in the corner. I don't know if it was like stalking to the
Saying,
degree.
Oh shit, that guy was stabbed.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I remember you in a lot of my memories, not necessarily like directly interacting with you, but like I remember you being there. So it's like I don't know if it's like the maybe that's what the girl on the cruise ship feels like. She just remembers you there, but not like in the background. Like, yeah, that guy was always there, but
Pretending I was in A Bug's Life and running around.
I want to say like definitely in high school we interacted a lot more.
We had classes together.
Yeah, and then I think Chatwin
Dave.
for sure in high school we interact. I don't know. I don't think I remember our first memory.
No, brother. We hung out.
Yeah, I mean after high school for sure is like when it solidified. I remember I went to college.
Oh, we out here.
Yeah, I went to Baylor. Eric went to UNR. I think Chatwin, you went to UNLV, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, and so then whenever we would like come home for the holidays, the three of us would kind of like meet. I remember like I remember this conversation actually. It was like the first time sort of that Eric and I like hung out in a smoking capacity. And I would like cuz we would like send each other Snapchats,
I know.
and I would like see his Snapchats of him with Russell and Curtis and Reno.
I literally do not remember the first time I hung out with you, David, but I am blessed to have hung out with you.
Likewise, my friend.
If that's any consolation.
Likewise.
Yeah, the timeline to me is fuzzy, and it was probably due to all the smoking.
Very.
Right.
But
We rocked and rolled. We
Oh,
were
yeah.
good kids. We never broke the law.
up to a point.
Except for smoking weed in the car, but I
We
mean,
pi-
that
we tipped
shouldn't have
well.
been.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Oh
that
gosh,
should have been okay.
that's not even close, bro.
I
Not
do.
even-
But yeah, so wait, I remember the conversation. I texted Eric. I was like, "Hey, are you back in town for?" It was some holiday. I don't know, it was Thanksgiving or something. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm here." Blah blah. Blah. I was like, "Do you want to like hang out and maybe smoke or something?" And he was like, "Yeah, let's meet up. Where should we meet up?" I think the first time we met up was at the park, actually.
That makes sense. There's a small park by David's
Yeah,
house, and we
Yeah, by my parents' house
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in Vegas. And
Can I tell you a secret?
oh,
No,
Well,
give us a
actually, I
secret.
probably
Hit me.
no, dude, put this on your list
No,
too. You
no, no.
always do this. You're a tease. You're a goddamn tease. That's your anti-dating.
Yeah,
What's your
I am a
secret?
team.
No, now you gotta tell us the secret. Secret, douche.
I don't know. I don't know. Hey,
Don't twirl that imaginary hair at me.
The floor is yours.
No, I had a girlfriend from a long time ago, and we actually ended up banging in that park.
Nice.
Which, to your credit, David,
Thanks.
well
man.
done.
That's like banging in our house. How dare you?
Where did you?
On my table.
Bullshit.
I've banged 2 girls in the park. So.
Oh, okay.
Guys,
You know what, Eric? How dare you? How fuck?
It's a good spot. It's a good
great
spot.
It's a great. It's good.
It's sacred. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought about you guys while I was doing it. If that if that helps.
It's like
To be fair,
How dare you? Yeah.
one of the times was on the actual playground, like on the jungle gym set, and then
Ew.
the other
Gross.
time was just
Gross
in the
goblin.
car.
that's just unsanitary. That beyond everything
I
I've
didn't
said.
do that.
that's-
What?
you're
I
gonna
wasn't
get,
like rubbing my balls on the slide. It was just like
your dick's gonna get chicken pox from all those kids.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It's not how it was. I'm just things happen
I understand.
with a
Things
certain
happen.
ex that was the worst. Eric knows.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah. Chatwin knows.
Boo.
For that soundboard, you really do need to get a good boo going.
Yeah.
I'll find a sound effect for you.
Boo. What's your story, Chatwin? You came to Viders in 6th grade.
I did. I came to Fighters. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you anything that you're interested about.
What's your first memory of us?
Of both of you?
One outside of college, because I know we started hanging.
Yeah, all right, fine.
But just
I'll give it to you
tense
if you,
memory.
if you feel like it. If you don't want to feel like it, you can let me know at any
No,
point.
if it's bad, hit me. I want it. The worse, the better.
I didn't like either of you. You're both pieces of shit, and I hope you rot in the gutter.
That tracks.
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
Yeah, you're both very sweet individuals, and I'm glad to know you.
Good.
Fuck you.
I will say the weirdest, like, go on.
No,
No,
that was it. Yeah. Just
No, I really like both of you. I'm not.
The same
bullshitting
to you, my friend.
Likewise.
Thank
Both
you.
beautiful men.
Oh, but, you enough. No.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well,
No.
I'm excited for this
You're-
next lesson.
I mean, you're.
Hopefully, it's a good one. We learned some nice things, and I'm happy to be doing this with you guys. It's been a long time coming. All the sessions we've had together, and smoking and hanging out, and going to the hookah bars and the parks and the festivals, and it's time to talk about all of it and the rest of the world, and everything is everything.
Everything is Everything is an ABD Productions podcast. Executive produced and hosted by David Abdu, Chatwin Cray, and Eric Helling. Video and audio captured by Riverside.fm. If you have any inquiries, please reach out to us via everythingiseverything69@gmail.com. Thank you for listening.